I'm gonna go over the Superman drill. Essentially what we're working on is learning how to retract the shoulder blades, moving through the elbows, rather than letting the elbows flare away from the body and getting into our upper traps here. So what I want you to do to start with is you're gonna have your knuckles together on your sternum, your chest bone over here. And your goal is to keep your hand on the contours of your ribs the whole time here, without letting your hand deviate away from your body. So I'm just gonna start in a slouch, relax. And as I come forward, I'm gonna keep my hands on my ribs, kind of right below my nipple line, just like that. And I'm keeping my elbows tight to my side here. I don't want you to flex your wrist. I don't mind the wrist extending a bit, that's totally fine here. And imagine that the elbows are going to touch each other. So I'm not rising with my ears to my shoulders, or shoulders to ears, excuse me. I'm going here. Keep my wrist on the contours here, and I feel the muscles between my shoulder blade working. So I'm not just shoving it back, I'm kind of moving slowly through it. And I can hold here. Again, I want to keep that nice tuck. So from the side angle here, you can see I'm kind of ripping my shirt or pulling here. So naturally, as I come here, I could even go here and get my upper back rounding. And then staying nice and tight, hand on the contours of the body. Careful, if the knuckles start going down, something weird's happening here. So you have to keep the knuckle straight or almost to the sky here, but definitely not downward. We're not doing a dip. We're pulling the shoulder blades back and the elbows are staying tight to the body and trying to touch each other. So just work through that, because this is the emphasis of what we're going to do with a double arm row, would be basically having our arms here and pulling through just like that. Okay? So give that a shot as a warm up to the double arm row, and eventually we're going to progress that into the single arm row.